Hey everybody, and welcome to another Joko's Wildside Reviews. I am Lobo,
I'm Jax.
and today we got a special episode of reviewing the Netflix special of One Piece live action. Uh, First, we talked about this. We want to talk about should they watch or should they not? No review, no thumbs up, no rating. What do you think?
I have some more things that we'll add at the end of the video of my in the way.
Mhm.
I definitely think that anybody should go and watch this, especially if you're trying to get into One Piece.
Agreed. That's my opinion as well. There will be some spoilers in here. We're not gonna go fully spoiler free. So if you just want to watch and see us, if they should watch it or you should watch it, we're One Piece fans. I've read some of the manga and I'm currently up to date to the anime. Go watch it. It is obviously a little different, but still very good watch, as he said.
Oh, yeah.
So go watch it. Spoiler warning now going forward. We will give some spoilers. We will not go, like I said, we'll be talking about the show in its whole. Uh, let's talk about the characters right off the bat, man. Um, that was my favorite screen. One thing that they were doing in here is every title One Piece episode, they were changing it, which I liked a lot.
Oh, yeah. It was always unique. There was one that really threw me off. I don't remember which one it was, but I was like, oh, they could have done better.
Okay. I like this one, the Arlong one right here. The Buggy one was also very good. But yeah, as we were saying, we're going to talk about the characters real quick. There was quite a bit of them. As you know, One Piece is known to have a crap load of characters. But just in the beginning here, we have the Straw Hat Crew. I think, for the most part, great casting all the way around. What are your thoughts?
I think it was very good. I have my own small choice opinions.
Let them out.
It's not too bad. I really do enjoy the characters.
Okay.
They capture the essence. Usopp was a little underwhelming for me, actually, because it didn't capture the soul of Usopp. And it's not the actor's fault. I think they just wrote him wrong.
Okay. I don't think, well, the one thing with Usopp, I don't think he got enough screen time. So it might be that too.
Yeah. One thing that, that's for later.
Okay. And then we got the red hair that I got a big issue here with two of the people here. What are your thoughts first before I butcher this?
I thought it was pretty good. I understand your character choice for at least Shanks.
Yeah.
He's a little off.
Agreed.
It doesn't capture the body. And that's the biggest thing, the body of it. Another thing that really irritated me, even going back to Nami, her hair was very orange.
Okay.
So it just lightly irritated me to the point of discomfort. Same with Shanks. Shanks he's a little too red-haired. I was hoping for more of a blood red.
Gotcha. So for me, it's just the character itself, the actor. I think I've seen him in a few other things. He's a good actor, and he pulls off Shanks' persona pretty well. It's just the look that they had. Maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe as the hair grows longer. It's just the super short hair also bugs me a lot.
Yeah, it could have been a bit longer,
Yes.
At least down to the cheekbones, at least.
Agreed. He looked like a kid with a bowl cut. It kind of bugged the crap out of me. And then the other one was Ben Beckman, which I've read this online. A lot of people hated this casting call. It's just one, if you look at it in anime or in a manga right there, you can see that he's a little more chiseled in the jaw. Yes, he's a little bit more older, but he's still, a gruffy guy, good-looking guy. And then it just doesn't translate over to the live action. He's a pudgy guy. You could tell he's very much aged. And that would have been fine, the age part, if he had the right build to the body.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what a lot of people are pissed off about. But other than Usopp and Lucky Roo, perfect castings. I think they did great with those two.
Oh, yeah. They definitely look pretty nice.
Marines.
Dude, I loved the Marines. My buddies that I was watching with, every single time Bogard was on screen, they were just freaking out the entire time.
That's because in the live action, they're giving him more screen time than they did in the anime.
Oh, yeah. I heard in the manga, he had 6 frames. In the anime, he had like 6 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't have much, and it's just I love his stoic, as you've been studying stoicism, his stoic persona and his presence,
his response, his presence. He's
everything is very direct, very stoic, and love the character, love the casting, perfect for him. Actually, everybody in this frame right now, I think it was a great casting overall for the characters they play, and they portrayed them pretty well.
Oh yeah, one thing that I really enjoyed about this dude right here, I can't Helmeppo.
Helmeppo, yeah.
Helmeppo, there was 1 or 2 parts that he had where his mouth just got so big, dude, and I just started dying laughing with like how big his mouth got.
Yeah, it's very anime-like, very cartoonish, and that's perfect for the show. And great casting there. I think. God damn, I can't remember his name.
Which one on screen?
Pink hair.
Pink hair?
I can't remember his name. Kobe.
Kobe,
there we go. See, I took him well. I think in the beginning it was a little funny looking, but he grew on me.
Definitely chose a good character.
Yes.
I mean, he was supposed to be a sniveling brat, and he came out that way. He really did.
It was good. Garp. So we're going to spoil this here for you guys a little bit. Garp in the anime and in the manga did not show up this early.
No, he didn't show up for quite a time. I mean, like maybe, I think it was end of Alabasta.
I think so, or close to it.
Yeah, then they started chasing him.
Yeah. So this is very surprising they're doing this. I understand in the beginning of the show, they put Garp there in execution with Goldie Rogers that we'll talk about more here in a bit. They added that into it that was not in the anime. That's fine. That's just a little extra. But to have him here that right off the bat, I get why they did it. And it's just as we said in the beginning, no adaptation when it gets transferred into another, at least in my opinion, transferred into another venue, like from manga or comics to anime or cartoons, they change some stuff. Same thing to live action. So I understand. It just caught me off guard that he was so much involved.
They did really good character choices for all this. One of my favorite things about the Marines is they were all British. If you didn't notice, they were all, except for Bogard. Bogard was kind of like your
Italian, Spanish guy.
Yeah, your New York and Italian. And I just really enjoyed all them being British. It kind of gives the aspect of like the old pirate age. The British controlled the sea. Yep. I really enjoyed that they were all of British, like acting, whatever. And yes, Garp, he was actually more, what's it called? Irish.
Yeah, he had that Scottish Irish little to his talk.
And I felt that it was perfect. The casting for these main Marines were amazing.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say. This was a good cast overall for that. And then some of the big bosses, all the bosses here. What was your favorite ones there? Because I think we have a similar idea.
There were 2 that really caught my eye, and it was Buggy and Caldor. The cat guy.
Cat guy, yes.
I thought that he was awesome. When I saw him on screen and all the other guys that I was watching with, we were like, oh my gosh, that was a perfect casting. Like, he's disgustingly too perfect.
Yes.
I mean, even from the anime to here, he does so well. He does the push perfectly.
To the glasses.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. I agree. I did like Buggy. Buggy, to me, was probably one of the best castings in the One Piece live action. I did like... I liked a lot of these castings. Unfortunately, 2 of them we saw very little. Don Krieg, we saw it just as Mihawk was destroying his crew.
Yeah, and he's supposed to have a whole fight scene in Barate.
They cut that out. That was another little change they did. Rita was shown a little bit, but was also shown at the end.
She was shown a perfect amount, I feel, because she was shown almost as much as she was in the anime, honestly.
To this point, agreed. the Marine, what was his
Axan, something or other.
Yeah, it was a good casting, but nothing too crazy memorable besides that axe. The prosthetic on him was a little off.
Yeah, his jaw prosthetic was a little goofy for me.
Yeah,
me and my friends were joking around the entire time. We were like, man, he should have cut off his jaw for the acting.
Jesus Christ. But Mihawk was a great casting. Captain Cat Guy.
Yes, Kaldor.
Jeez, I can't remember his name. Great freaking casting. Arlong was not a bad casting. The only thing I have with him is the prosthetic of his nose. It looked weird because of the bone.
It was a little goofy. Yeah. They could have done it better, I feel.
But it was not bad. It was not terrible. It did not kill it. The actor that portrayed him just how he was portrayed in the anime, I think.
I have a little choices on the characters. I was hoping for, honestly, like Omos. I was hoping for a 7-foot, buffed out dude.
Gotcha.
And his physique, it's good enough. I was just hoping he was taller because he's a towering figure. I mean, so is Axan Morgan, but I could go without Axan Morgan.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. I thought he was going to be more imposing, and he wasn't. But again, they did what they can with what they had. But Buggy, to me, was the perfect casting.
He's my new favorite Joker.
No, it's going to take a lot. He will not be, but I do love his live action portrayal. His actor did a great job. He took a little bit of it looked like It the Clown, Joker, and a few other clowns here because he played around a lot. Also, probably with what's his name, the guy from Twisted Metal,
Sweet Tooth.
I think he took a little bit from that too. At least the guy that portrayed him.
I liked the hat or the hair in the hat.
Yes. Although they look like pigtails.
Yeah, I mean they do at some points in the anime. They definitely do
look like pigtails. I can't wait to see because we know what happens with Buggy. You're aware of it. I want to see where this goes.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping for multiple seasons.
Yes, it looks like it is because it's getting rave reviews everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, I didn't have any issues with these casts, and they did a great job there.
And other characters, there's a few. Didn't bother to put in some of the characters' full pictures. If you guys do get the chance, I would definitely look at Zeph's picture. He looks perfect to the anime.
Yeah, and the mustache perfect to it too.
There was a few moments he was talking and his mustache would be flapping, and it was beautiful.
Yes. Another good casting I did like there. Like you said, Zeph was good. I did like I can't remember his name. Buggy's helper, right there with the green and yellow.
Just unicycle guy is all I ever called him.
Well, he actually, I think it was a great character choice. Actor choice for him. He played it well. The Black Cat crew was also not bad.
Yeah.
Although I did not expect one of them to be a girl. So
yeah. So in the anime, I'm pretty sure that this is a guy and that's a guy.
Yeah.
They did them very well. I laughed when I saw them come out.
Yes.
At first, when you meet them in the anime, it's just like, who the hell are you? Because they're supposed to incorporate completely different how they do on Syrup Island than what they actually do. Again, it's some of the changes that they had to do to fit the time frame.
So I did remember the top guy, the first, the big Black Cat crew member. I did not remember at all the lady, the girl, or the character she portrayed.
Yeah, it definitely took me by surprise. I mean, I'm 600 episodes into the show, and it was very difficult to remember some of these characters.
Imagine me, I'm caught up to date. I don't remember some of these. But one bad casting, not bad, it's just they didn't look like the original anime, was, Kaya was a love interest. She just looked too different. The actress played her well. It's just physically it looked a little off.
I was hoping she did do scrawny pretty well. Her eyebrow game was too on point. That's yeah. Everybody
else was kind of just a pretty decent casting call for everybody else.
I mean, I absolutely love Zeph. In the anime or in the live action, he doesn't get his pinwheel.
Yes, you're right.
Genzo.
Yeah, I think they cut that part off.
And there was, in a flashback, he did have the pinwheel. And that's because they added the pinwheel on during the episode. Not exactly what happens. There's a bit of lore to it all. But in the end, there was the lore statement at the very end. Very nice. Good homage. I'm sad that he didn't wear the pinwheel the whole time.
I could go without it. I didn't mind. But I know why he wore it in the anime. But
they definitely took the bigger serious on this.
Yeah, a little bit more. But it still has a lot of goofiness to it. Yeah, I didn't have any issues with any of the casting here, really.
I was definitely shocked at Nami's sister. I'll say that.
I know why. A lot of people were. There's complaints all over. But, I mean, it's really not...
It's not world-breaking.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm not even... It's different, yeah, cool.
And then we have Arlong's goons.
Yeah.
And they did this guy's face perfectly ugly. I loved it. This guy here, I completely forgot about him. Yeah. I completely forgot about these two characters, and I was like, who are these guys?
As did I. I did not remember them at all. Actually, I remembered him, the Pretty Boy Ugly Face. Pretty Boy looking ugly face one more. But they portrayed him well. I wish their fights would have been longer though.
Yeah. Usopp's mom, she wasn't in it long enough to make a big difference.
Yeah.
But other than that, breaking it down, I really enjoyed this.
What was your favorite part of the show?
I absolutely loved several of the scenes. And there was very, very good moments across the entire show. It's very difficult for me to pick an exact favorite moment. Maybe Calidor. Calidor's entire thing, I very much enjoyed.
Okay.
Zeph was probably my favorite portrayal.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I liked it when all of them came to Arlong Park and the fight began. We saw a little bit of that in the previews of the trailers for the show. Love the way they're fighting. I want to see more of that. It reminds me a lot of the old Japanese, old Jackie Chan style of martial arts. Love it. I did enjoy. There was a scene in the first few episodes. I enjoyed most of Zoro's and Mihawk's fight.
Yeah, it was pretty on par.
Yeah, there was only one little thing that's a little off on it, but like I said, it's minimal, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, my favorite part is still Baratier.
Baratier was a very good portion.
Yeah, beautiful ship.
Yeah, I'm sad that it wasn't longer. There was a few things that kind of like broke the universe for me a little bit. Very small pieces, but like it didn't completely ruin the show. During the watch along we were doing, I was just like, oh, this just lost 2 points. And then we were just memeing about that the entire time of the rating of the show.
Yeah.
If I was to give this, me personally, I like to do the 0 to 10.
Okay.
I will give this show an 8 overall score. There was a few things that did ruin it, not ruin it, but brought down the score for sure. Our scoring, 2 thumbs up. Go and watch now.
So let's do this then. Going forward, double score.
Yeah.
The 10 score. I do a 10 stars, whatever, thumbs up after.
Yeah. However you're comfortable with.
So 8 points, very good. So I am going to give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Just because it left me wanting to see more of it. And I thought they were going to get up to the Grand Line.
I was really hoping, but we also would have had to go into Logtown, which they definitely dropped big things, final credit. Not going to get into what that is.
Yes.
But it was done awesome. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. 8.5 stars for me. Because like I said, it left me with that hook in my mouth. I want more. Before the ending, Actually, before the Arlong Park, it was about a 7.5.
Okay.
The Arlong Park, I think it was still too short, but it raised the whole show, especially the fight scenes. So 8.5 for me. 2 thumbs up and a little half a middle finger. Regardless, go watch this. Go watch it. Go watch it. You will enjoy it. It is, like I said, not exact page per page, word for word of the adaptation for the anime. But if you're a fan of One Piece, especially, you will enjoy the writing.
So here's also my word of caution for anybody getting into this show. They saw all the raving, ranting reviews. You're watching this now. You're really excited to go and watch it. I do give caution if you do go and watch the show. It is 8 episodes out of 80 from the anime.
Yeah.
It mashed down a lot. There was characters that were cut. So if you do finish the show and you're like, man, I actually do want to go and watch the anime, just know it's going to be a lot slower. It's going to be a slug compared to what you just watched. But
the thing is, I think for people that can't get into the anime because of the beginning being so slow, this would be a kind of a good way to push into it.
Yeah, if you're left wanting more, definitely go watch the anime. It is slower. Take that with a grain of salt. It's amazing. There was several things that, like I said, they didn't do right, but they did their best, and it was immaculate.
Yeah. Like you said, 80 episodes and 8 episodes here in the live action.
Yeah.
So a lot of things were cut. Regardless, beautiful show, great show. Can't wait to see more of it. I hope it gets renewed. Is what I'm hearing is it will get renewed.
Apparently, it's been greenlit, so that's awesome. I'm hoping we get
Alabasta.
Yeah, I'm hoping the next one is Grand Line. They can really go to Alabasta and they can kill out Alabasta. Well, I'm hoping in 14 episodes.
Well, it's Logtown, then it's getting to the Grand Line, then it's Chopper's.
Chopper's Island.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
Yeah, I have a few things about how it's going to go. We're not going to get too far into it. But like I said, you can probably do all of Alabasta. It's 100 episodes for the entire arc. And
so they could probably do a few episodes to get to Alabasta and the rest pure Alabasta.
Yeah, and it can be 15 episodes. I can see minimum 12 to try and do the most. There's a lot that happens in Alabasta. Yes. It's insane. Yeah. But I'm hoping that it gets renewed. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see a lot of characters.
Me too. So this one just beat out Wednesday is what I'm saying on the most watched. So I'm excited for more of this. It just sounds like the people are. I hope you guys go watch it, enjoy us, and let us know in the comments if you've already watched it, what are your thoughts. But other than that, that's all from me.
That's all I have.
Like I said, go watch it, enjoy it. This was Lobo.
I've been Jax.
This was Joker's Wild Side Review. See you next time.